One Piece. One Piece is back, baby. This is One Piece chapter 1135, Friends Cups. We are getting a bit of a title page story. It's been a minute since we've seen this. Last we left off with this, there's been somebody kidnapping and stealing shit from the citizens of Wano, and Yamato, along with a small group of others from other characters from Wano, have been trying to find out exactly who they are. And we find out that it's Hold'em, the prison guard from Udon. But it's not him, because as this chapter has stated, he's different now, as he's getting kicked in the face by Otama. So that should be interesting. Josh, do you remember who Hold'em is?
No.
He's the jailer from the Udon prison. He punched himself in the balls with his lion thing. He has the
Udon prison.
Yeah.
In Wano?
Yeah. Where Luffy was.
Is a giant there?
Yeah, where Luffy got shredded.
He's not a giant. I'm talking about
So where he
Hold'em.
got shredded.
Oh, shredded. Yeah, that's where he got shredded.
Yeah, that's where he got muscles.
Got muscles. But yeah, that was that. In the previous chapters of One Piece, we're on Elbaf, and Jaguar D. Saul has been showing people around in this little school area that he teaches history at. There's a massive library that has all of the books that were rescued from Ohara before, I guess, the government could get a hold of it. And we start off in this library. The library has the special property that whenever you enter it, whatever books you're carrying on the way in become giant. And we learned the reason for this pretty immediately. We open with Chopper and Bonnie reading the giant books, and Saul explains that Biblio is the one who lords over the library, and he's been here for centuries, apparently. And he's this giant owl that watches over the library. And it seems to be that his ability makes every book grow to enormous size. So it's because of this owl. And we see that Lilith, Vegapunk, of course, suspects that the owl has eaten the Grow fruit that can cause any inorganic matter to grow. We don't get confirmation about that, but, if Vegapunk says it, it might be true.
I love how it's distinct from like other fruits that also make you grow in like things grow in size, like your own person or other objects. It's like, like big or another word.
Yeah.
So that it's like, it's the same thing, but distinct at the same time.
Yeah.
I really do like that about One Piece.
It's funny. There's two characters who have very similar powers. There's Miss Valentine, who has the Kilo fruit, and there's Mach Weiss, who has the Ton fruit. So they both seem to have the ability to make themselves heavier, but maybe through different metric systems.
What's heavier, a kilo or a ton?
I guess it doesn't really matter. A kilo or a ton. 1 kilo versus 1 ton?
Yeah, I mean...
Brian, can you look that up?
I'm looking it up right now.
Oh.
What's heavier, a kilogram of steel or a kilogram of feathers?
That wasn't bad. That was okay. That was pretty good.
I am a smooth brain. Okay. Because like,
don't worry, Josh, you're not alone. I may be a smooth brain right with you.
Because a ton is 1,000 kilograms. So it's like one person's a ton, the other person's a kilogram. But like, can they get up to 1,000 kilograms, which is also a ton? Like, what does that mean? Like
that means a ton is heavier than a kilogram.
Yeah, I mean, far heavier.
Man, we might be dumb.
I just don't know about these characters. Maybe if I seen their abilities, it'd be a lot clearer. I'm not.
You know what? It's okay.
I'm trying to save
it's okay.
myself
You know,
here.
At least we're not trying to play it off. We're fully we're here to learn, and we learn something new
Smooth
every
as a
day.
bowling ball.
Smooth as eggs.
Damn.
Just wanted to teach.
Exposed.
This is a teachable moment for all of us here in New Jump City.
Yikes.
This
Get up
owl
on your
is
metrics,
cute.
guys.
Yeah, go to school, guys.
Brian is so done with us right now. He's like, jeez.
This owl.
He's
No, this whole time I've been looking at this owl.
embarrassment.
You just been staring at this owl
Yeah,
this
to
whole time?
avoid-
Yeah, I've
the
just been
cringe.
staring at the owl the whole time. He's so cute.
He is kind of adorable.
We
in his own
triggered
way.
his cringe flight or fight response.
Yeah.
and
He said, I'm going to bail
it
out of
flew
this.
to the owl. Yeah.
I'm going to bail out of this dummy conversation.
The owl has a little coat on. It's so cute.
No, he doesn't.
Yeah.
Oh, he does have a little coat on that is cute.
He's so cute.
He's like the Tootsie Roll guy, you know? He just doesn't have the graduation cap.
And just chilling up there.
Anyway. Meanwhile, outside, Luffy is playing with the giants. He's swinging the swing a little too hard, even for giants. The little giant kids are hanging on for dear life on this swing. And Nami beats up Usopp and Luffy for scaring the kids. One of the kids nestles himself up to Gerd, and Luffy's yelling at him for crying, even though he's a warrior. And Sanji explains, like, "Hey, stop it, Luffy. The children here are raised to be kind, well-meaning, and pure." And then he looks over to the kid, who's just like, I guess, got his face in boobs, and is like,
That's a throwback right there.
"Yeah, it is a throwback to when Momonosuke used to do that." It's a dumb gag, but it always makes me laugh for some reason. Just the little shitty face that they make. But yeah, they're hanging out, and at that point, that's when a sword suddenly swings out of nowhere at Luffy, and it's that Colin kid. Colin. That Colin kid. He's attacking Luffy. Luffy easily breaks his wooden sword and tries to hit him with a Gear 3 elephant gun.
Yeah, he just a wild out on the kid.
But
He didn't hesitate.
yeah, everybody's like, telling Luffy to take it easy, but Luffy's excited that at least one of these giants ain't pussy. They're trying to fight right now. He's like, glad someone here's got backbone.
Glad to see good to see there's a strong giant within these libtard giants around
Yeah.
here.
These soy boy giants.
Jeez.
I'm Joy Boy.
Not willing to make
Soy-
a stand for their nation.
Supposed to be a ignorant warmongers. What the fuck is this?
We together will make Elbaf great again.
Make Kingdom Hearts 3 great again. Too.
Colin starts to freak out. He starts to fanboy for Luffy. He's like, "Yeah, you're awesome. I can totally see that you're an emperor of the sea." All the other giants are like, all the giant kids are like teasing Colin because he's a bit of a wild child. And that's when Ripley shows up, and it turns out that Ripley is Colin's mom, which is a little surprising. Turns out, on top of that, Colin's dad is human. How does that even fucking work?
Somebody with the large fruit.
Yeah, he's I don't know how that biologically works, but good for him, I guess. But yeah, he's a human, and Ripley explains that he's a younger man, and he keeps sulking around because he's the only one who ages, and that's why he won't marry Ripley. So he's always been a common law wife. Or Ripley has always been a common law wife. So in this moment here, I'm thinking that whoever the mystery person is, that mystery-sized human that may be Scopper Gaban, might be Ripley's dad. Oh, not Ripley's dad. Colin's dad.
One of the metal men.
Or it could be. I forgot his name.
Shanks?
No, the other guy
I don't know.
with the feet, with the blade
homie?
feet.
Shiki?
Shiki. Yeah, it could be Shiki.
Don't get out of here with that.
Could be Shiki. That's all I'm saying.
It's not Shiki.
Yeah, but what if it is?
I bet it's not.
If it's Shiki, will you be
What was
wrong,
the name of the movie?
Burgundy?
Strong
If,
World.
I will take it.
Yeah.
If it's Shiki, if Shiki is this mystery person, then I will be wrong Burgundy. I will take that.
Damn, you're that confident it's not Shiki?
I'm so absolutely certain it's not Shiki.
Brian won't take that wrong Burgundy bet. He ain't gonna do it
I'll take it.
because
Fuck it,
that's
I'll
too
take it.
wild. No, Brian.
I'll take it. I'm taking the bet.
Hell, you can't do it. You can't lose twice in a row. You gotta pick and choose.
He just looks
trying
like
to help
it
you.
looks like Shiki.
He does not look like Shiki. What are you talking about?
You're saying
he
this
does.
character looks like someone that's not even canon for real, for real. Notice how I said for real, for real. I'm acknowledging
He
that
is canon.
he is canon, but not actually. And he's can.
Yes, he is. He is actually
canon.
canon.
He is canon.
He's canon from legend.
No, Shiki is technically
No, he
canon.
literally showed up
He's something
recently.
that happened before. And
He
that's
was
it.
at God Valley.
He has. If they show Shiki at God Valley, I'm gonna be.
They
sick.
did show.
Did.
They did.
They did show him at God Valley.
They did show him in God Valley, Josh.
That he then how. So I seen this person. Is it because I didn't see the Strong World movie? Is that why?
You know
Do I
what
have
No,
to
Shiki
watch
looks
he
like?
it
just
and
was
then
at
he'll
God Valley.
appear?
Well, you should watch it. It's on Netflix if you want to see
Is it like a faith thing? Like a is it like a real like a spiritual?
No, you can see him.
Like I have to see Strong World and I will believe that he's there.
No, he's there. He's
No,
definitely
he's
there.
literally on screen.
Whether you've seen him or not, he's there.
Here, I'm about to send a picture into the group chat.
Anyway, I don't know. Who do you? It could be Scott Gabanski. Maybe, just maybe, it's Shanks. Maybe Shanks is a deadbeat.
Nah, I don't think Shanks. I don't think that's Shanks' kid.
I don't think so
'Cause
either.
He's still on the island, it seems. It seems like his dad is still on the island, so it can't be Shanks.
We'll see. Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah, Shanks doesn't really seem to particularly sulk about this kid. All right, anyway, we'll figure it out. Anyway,
That's him, right? That's him with the orange, right?
Yeah, with the long hair and the two swords right
Yeah, the
under Big
cigar.
Mom. Yeah, that's Shiki.
yeah. So anyway, back to the
Bro,
library.
he's literally wearing the same clothes as the guy with the hat.
It's not.
He's
Shiki.
literally wearing the same clothes.
I refuse to believe it.
What?
Hello?
No, he's not.
Yes, he is.
The kid? The little kid?
No, the fucking Shiki.
Shiki's wearing the same clothes as who?
It's not.
Hold on.
It's not. You're just gonna have to prepare to be wrong, Burgundy, Brian. It's fine.
Wow. So you're going for this, Brian?
Wait.
The ultimate brotherly duel.
I'm cooking. I am cooking.
He's cooking nothing.
Can you let me cook?
You're cooking slop.
Because I am cooking right now. Thank you very much.
Who's the person drinking?
While you cook, I'm going to continue because we can't just sit here and do.
Yeah, continue.
Anyway, so basically the Straw Hats split up a little bit. Luffy, Robin wants to stay in the library and catch up with Saul. Chopper will stay with her. Chopper will stay with her, and also Lilith and Bonnie will probably stay behind as well. Frankie's excited because the entire island is Adam Tree, which is the wood that not only the Sunny is built out of, but it's what built the King of the Pirates ship. And Saul explains that there are several Adam trees in the world, but the one that they're on right
Okay.
now, the Elbaf one, is the oldest. All right, Brian.
Okay, look. Look at Shiki's picture. Stripes on the back. He's wearing some clothes with stripes on the back. This guy, long hair, stripes on the back.
I don't buy it. He's not the only one who can wear stripes in this universe.
But all I'm saying is that's a pretty close.
Didn't he die?
They're the only two people who wear clothes like that.
But isn't he dead already?
It's
No,
not
he's
Shiki.
not dead.
He didn't die in Strong World?
No, he did. Well, Strong World isn't canon.
The events of Strong
just
World
said-
isn't canon, but Shiki the Golden Lion
Shiki is canon.
That's me. feeling silly. Feeling a little dumb.
You're not
Let's
dumb.
finish this One Piece chapter and
Yeah.
move on.
So-
no, I'm not dumb. I just need to reread this series and then watch Strong World, I guess.
Yeah. So, Luffy goes off, is about to go off and do his thing, but Gerd asks the Straw Hats a favor, and we get a 2-page spread of the rest of the Straw Hats in their new Elbaf drip. I like it. I think everybody looks kind of cool. I really like Brooks and Jinbei's.
Yeah, it is pretty cool.
They look cool. I gotta see more of Frankie's to be sure, but I'm pretty sure Jinbei is the front runner for best drip for me. So yeah, the Straw Hats disembark. Everybody goes headed towards the tavern where the rest of the giants are, and we cut over to the Aurust Castle in the western village of Elbaf, and we see the two mysterious cloaked figures that showed up at the end of last chapter. One of them looks exactly like Shanks. Pull up to a couple of giant guards, and they're like, "What are you?" And they reveal that they're looking for Loki, and one of the giants goes, "Dag, yak, 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 yak. Loki, what do you want with a criminal like him?" And they explain that he killed King Harold, beloved by all the people in the realm. He's the scourge of Elbaf. And you know, they keep asking where Loki is, and then all of a sudden we hear there's just this da 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 noise, and the giant is brought down to his knees, and he's basically like got his face on the ground, and the cloaked figure's like, "Behave yourself, you insolent lout. Did you think I asked you a question? I gave you an order. Answer me." And that's the last we see of these folks for a while. We cut back over to the Western Village, which is very close to what's happening right now with the other two giants. And yeah, everybody catches up with Dorian Bragi, and they're about to do a super cool toast to the Straw Hats. You know, obviously Dorian. What?
Super cool toast.
Super cool toast. The super cool friends toast. And Dorian Bragi are like, they understood and protected our warriors' pride. Oishimo and the other giant are like the ones who freed us from a prison of our own ignorance. And of course, there's Hadradin, who's like, who saved my life when I was in danger of vanishing to nothing. And they say, Elbaf welcomes these little friends of ours to our land. They might look small, but don't overlook them. Straw Hat Luffy is a great pirate, one of the 4 emperors, and the one front and center of the Great Wano incident. And they raise these friends cups to the Straw Hats and give a big old cheers. And we cut over to outside of the village as another ship is coming in. One of the giants on that ship laughs, "Bo ja 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 ja." I can hear that.
And then the ellipses.
Bo ja 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 ja.
Like he takes a little moment to gather himself.
Yeah.
I can hear them from here. That was good. That was nice.
Oh, okay. So I didn't know this was Stanson, but Stanson reveals himself, and he is the guy who was at Saboti way back pre-time skip, who was
Sure.
at the slavers auction, and he knew he was like seated next to Rayleigh at the time, and they were both about to be
I believe it.
they were about to be sold. I remember this guy actually. He looks different now because he's now
I'm
dressed
happy
the
for
same.
you,
But
Chris.
Hmm?
I'm happy for you.
thanks.
I'm actually.
Yeah, I
like,
don't. I didn't remember this guy.
I remember
that's
this guy.
next level for you, Chris.
I'll show you guys.
These moments are so nice for you, right? Like
It was really
like,
nice. I was like, "Wow, that's
it was,
Stanson."
like rewarding.
They cheated a little bit because they put a beard and a Viking hat on him, so I couldn't remember. I didn't remember up front. But as soon as they showed that next panel, I was like, "Oh, it's that guy." Anyway, he was
Yeah, it
there.
really looked like him.
He was freed from the Saboti thing when Luffy punched St. Charlos. And yeah, that was cool. We then get to see the chief, Chief Ja Rule. And I'm saying that on purpose.
Ja Rule.
Where is Ja?
Jarul. Jarul. I don't know. It's probably something.
I should
Sounds more Viking.
Jarl? It's probably more like Jarl.
His name is Ja Rule. Anyway.
Jarul.
I you know, one thing I forgot to do is I forgot to get a good drop from a Ja Rule drop, so that I can place it right here next week.
Wasn't this guy in Big Mom's flashback?
Yes, but Ja Rule shows up and he's like, he pulls up. He's like, Ja, we've got I hear we've got some guests, and he's a big old giant, and we get to hear his name is Beard Hill Ja Rule. Hero of the giants, oldest of the giants in the world at age 408.
Damn.
Luffy's like, "Oh, hey, old man, there's a sword stuck in your head." And Ja Rule goes, "Not to worry. The helmet saved my life." And you can see that it's clearly gone full pass through the helmet, through his skull, out the other back of his head. And that's where the chapter ends. Josh, what did you think about One Piece chapter 1135?
This was a fun little chapter.
Yeah.
It was cool. They followed up a little bit on the cliffhanger from last week, showing I guess a couple weeks before, with the two mystery people in the castle. But I still don't know what's become of that. I guess they're gonna fold these giants pretty easy, right? The
What do you mean?
pentagram people.
Oh, the pentagram people.
Yeah. The one that has the da powers.
Dun, 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 dun.
So yeah, So there was something that caught my attention earlier. I don't remember what it was exactly, but I will bring up this. Jinbei, what's funny about him is that he does have probably the best outfit in my opinion, but it's so bittersweet because I like his standard gi so much.
I do like his
regular
standard
look.
gi.
You know, so it's just kind of, I don't know, like I've never been a big fan of like their island to island designs. But you know, maybe if they always had their regular designs, I would probably be over it. I think the only solution for me would be like to keep their main outfits and then just add little accessories and elements as they go to each island.
Yeah, I don't mind the switch from island to island. Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if Oda does it to keep himself entertained to some degree.
Yeah. Since he's continuously drunk. Yeah, I could see that. That's cool.
But it's a good...
I don't hate it or nothing.
Yeah, it's a smart thing to do, I think.
Yeah, that is smart. If you've been writing a series for over 20 years, right?
Right?
Yeah. Almost 30. His 30th anniversary is what? The 2029?
2027, I want to say.
Well, anyway, I don't really have that many excuse me, thoughts. I mean, Beard Hill Ja Rule, awesome. Looks like a really awesome character. Brian remembered him from Big Mom's flashback.
Yeah, I did.
I also remembered him from Big Mom's Flesh.
Yeah,
That goes without
I
saying.
figured you did too. I was just kind of, am I missing out, guys?
I'm telling you, you should reread One Piece.
Yeah, you should reread it, honestly.
Like
It's not even gonna take that long.
I would say this
time.
I would say this to anybody, because I think when you first read One Piece, it's all about catching up, so you don't absorb the same information in the same way, especially if the longer it gets. So I would say that you need to read One Piece a second time, just to on your own relaxed pace, and so you could actually pick up things. Because I think a lot of people the first time around, you understandably you're trying to catch up, so you probably like skim through a lot of stuff.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff on my second read through that I just didn't remember, and I was just like, oh shit, that's pretty cool. Or there was a lot of like, I noticed that One Piece is a lot funnier than I remembered too. Like there was a lot of like good moments in between where I was just like, oh my god, that's so fucking stupid.
Let me ask you guys, what do you think is the latest in this series I can start? I'm not talking about like arcs and arcs in. Like I know probably before like Alabasta, but what would you say is like an acceptable part to start reading from?
Chapter 1.
Okay.
I say
Leave your opinions in the
after-
comments, guys.
I say after
appreciate it.
Orange Town, because we're kind of familiar enough with the series. After Orange Town is
Yeah, I watched
No.
the Netflix series. They
Or
covered
sti-
Orange
what-
Town.
what's the name of fucking Usopp's village? Is it Orange
Syrup
Town or
Village.
is it Syrup Village? Okay, so after Syrup Village, there you go. I say after Syrup Village is a good place to start because you're not really
Syrup
missing too much.
I think chapter 1.
Okay, Chris.
Yeah, we heard you.
I'm just gonna read it from chapter 1.
Chapter 1.
Well, I'll get to see one of my favorite characters.
You thinking of damn, why am I Gaimon?
Yeah, Gaimon.
He's not in the Netflix series, so
Yeah, I was high key disappointed.
right.
I think Gaimon's gonna
Can't
join
win
the
them
crew.
all.
He's all the way in the East Blue.
Yeah, when we're traveling back around the world, he's gonna join the ship. He's gonna be a part of the Straw Hat crew.
Gaimon has to be the last person, the second to last person before Luffy goes back home. He has to go see Gaimon and his treasure chest family.
Yeah.
And his like army of animals.
And he's gonna ask Luffy, he's like, "Did you find the One Piece?" And Luffy's gonna say, "Yeah." And then Luffy's gonna tell him, "I see you found the One Piece too."
And it brings over his
Damn.
barrel girlfriend.
Wait,
and
you're
it's like,
actually spitting right now. I'm
Might
not gonna
be-
lie.
you
That
might be
might actually
cooking.
be the interaction.
anyway, were those all your
Yeah.
thoughts, Josh?
Chris would definitely kill himself right after that. Yeah, those are my thoughts.
Brian, what'd you think?
This was a pretty cute little chapter. It's nice to see. I don't know, man. I really like Robin's hair design being back down to how it was before. It's pretty nice.
The bangs.
Yeah, it's just classic Robin. I don't care what Josh says because he's the only one who doesn't like it.
Josh is the only one in the world that doesn't like this.
Yeah, literally everybody loves this thing. Loves her hair like that. It's just classic Robin. I love it. It's nice to
Yeah.
see her. Like you immediately look at her and you're like, that's Robin. Before you could kind of mistake her for other people, but with her hair like that, you just know. And like on first glance, which is pretty cool. The owl library owl, adorable as fuck. And Shiki is for sure Colin's dad.
I don't buy it.
And that's all my thoughts. Chris, what are your thoughts?
I don't have many for this one. I enjoyed it, and I feel like we're just getting closer and closer to the conflict because the Straw Hats are now like literally a mile away, probably from what's going on in that castle. That castle is in that neighborhood where they're at, so I'm sure trouble will befall immediately in 2 weeks because there's no chapters next week. Yeah, I don't have much thoughts. I feel it was cool to get that little bit of world building because I started to wonder about the Jewel Atom tree and just like, did they get did Frankie get the wood to build the ship from Elbaf? But turns out there's a bunch of these fucking trees. So that was good to know. But yeah, that was cool. Stanson returning to the series, being a familiar face, was a goated moment. Stanson is a very deep and important character, I'm sure. So pretty into it. Yeah, but that's all my thoughts really. I really enjoyed the interactions that Luffy had with the kids. I'm very excited to find out who Colin's father is. Maybe it's not Scop or Gabon. I don't buy it's Shiki. I can't bring myself to think it's Shiki. Because Shiki wouldn't be like all buddy with Crocus. I don't think they'd be cool like that. I don't think they'd be cool like that.
Yes, they would be cool like that.
They would not be cool.
Roger was cool. Roger was cool, Whitebeard, and they were rivals.
Roger defeated him, and he was bitter about it in the movie.
In the movie, people change over age. They're like, "Oh, hey, how's it going, old friend or old rival?"
I don't buy it.
They're retired. They don't got time to be angry all the time.
I don't buy it.
You'll see.
Who could it be, though, man?
You know, I actually went all the way back to chapter 600. That was like the first chapter where they came back from the break, I think. Just to look at Robin, and she looked really nice with that hair.
She looked nice with
her new hair design?
Yeah, with the two little strands coming down at the side.
The bangless.
Back. The shades.
The bangless look.
Yeah.
But those are all my thoughts, really. I don't really have anything else to add.